Shaucha, purity. The purity outside, we are cleansing ourselves, taking bath twice, thrice a day. Still, after a few hours of taking bath, the body, we start perspiring and we had to clean ourselves. However much outside purification cleansing you do, the inside cleansing also is required. Inside cleansing, the impurities continuously come to us through the food we take, through the information we get from outside, or the pollutants outside. Impurities keep on coming to us. Slowly these impurities are affecting our health. Even impurities can come through the scriptures. Scriptures, reading as it is, reading the scriptures, outside meaning so much get distorted, so many religious fighting is happening because through the scriptures, we understood the scriptures based on the outer text. The message of scriptures, it is not for the one on the street. The scriptures, it is meant to be contemplated, and it has to be deciphered and conveyed in a proper way. There's so much of commotion, so much of fighting, even the pollutants have entered to us through the Shastras, scriptures. The Shaucha is a purification. Purification in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says why we are not able to experience the happiness, because lasting happiness, pollutants have surrounded us. Dhumena avriyate vahni yata adarsho malena cha yata ulbena avrita tene the avritam. It is talking about like a smoke. Smoke is covering the fire. I can't see the fire, smoke is covered. Some impurities are like smoke, small puff of air, smoke is removed. I can see. Impurities sometimes are very thin, like a smoke. Yata adarsho malena cha. Some impurities are such a thing like dust on the mirror. I have to put effort. Without putting effort, just by blowing it won't go. I had to put effort. I had to work to remove the impurities. The third type of impurities, it is yata garbena avrita. No amount of effort won't help. Only the time will heal, like a baby in the womb. You can't do anything. 9 months you have to, the period. Some impurities won't go. However much you put an effort, it has to wait. It has to tene the avritam dhumena avriyate vanhi yata adarsho malena cha yata ulbena avrito tene the avritam. And it is talking about these impurities are nitya vairinam. It is an eternal enemy of ours. It is not a temporary. We have to continuously cleanse ourselves. Sri Krishna talks about these impurities are nitya vairina. It's eternal enemies of ours. All the time it is haunting us. Extra effort we have to put ourselves in removing. Always be alert. In Patanjali, he talks about niyama, yama and niyama, the foundation of niyama, always striving to purify oneself. Just because it says, even the purification in the 18th chapter Bhagavad Gita talks about yajna dana tapak karma na tyajyam karyameva tat yajnodhana tapak karma pavanani manishina. Always, however great is that person, your continuous effort. Yajna, the prayer, however great, I have become a great person, I need not have to pray. However great, your the daily practice, never forego. I just mastered yoga, I won't practice. Many people, they have fallen because they say, I am an expert, I need not have to practice. Yajna, dhana, charity. Charity is another way, another one as a must for purification. Tapa, you are endure the hardship. It's a pavanani. This is the purification technique. Shauchat, Patanjali talks about Anga Jugupswa Parair Samsargaha. When you are on the course of purification, you don't want to get defiled. Like an elephant taking a bath, as soon as it comes, it throws the sand onto itself. The one who is doing the sadhana doesn't want to bring the more pollutants. With great difficulty I removed. I don't want to defile my mind again. Defile my mind again. It is doesn't want to get into arguments, discussion, and associate with people who are impure in their action, who are impure in their talking, who are impure in their thinking. The Patanjali says, as you progress, you naturally move away from them. You are no longer get drawn to those people who are impure. Thinking, talking, and action, you move because you realize the importance of health. The impurities leading to various ailments, physical ailments. Various ailments, why it comes to me? Because of the impurities. Impurities, mental health problem, impurities. And Patanjali talks about benefit of the shaucha. What are the benefits? Sattva Shuddhi. Sattva Shuddhi, Saumanasya, Ekagra, Angajaya, Atma Sakshatkara. It's Atma Sakshatkara. It talks about 5 ways. One is Sattva Shuddhi. As I start purifying, clarity increases. Clarity increases. I know what is to be done, what not to be done. Mind becomes very calm, serene. Like a lake, a crystal clear lake, I can see the bottom. Sattva Shuddhi, the Mana Prasada. When the mind is calm, what is the benefit? The Mana Prasada, it's Saumanasya, mind is very calm, happy within. No longer disturbed. Saumanasya. Then Ekagra. When that purity increases, memory also increases. One of the reasons, Arjun, you are doing the topic you mentioned, one of the reasons why, because of the impurities, dementia, Alzheimer, so much of impurities have entered. Because of that one, the memory has become very weak. My memory has become weak. I can't concentrate. I forget. I forget why? Because of the impurities. It's Ekagra, Angajaya. You get a mastery over the limbs. Your body start listening to you. Whereas my shoulder is frozen, this leg is not working properly. So much of toxins have built up in my body. It has entered to me from various sources. Angajaya. You start getting the mastery over your limbs. And the purity, it is leading to Atma Sakshatkara. It leads to God realization. God is, scriptures talks God as most pure. To comprehend, experience that one, so impure, how can I see that one? I won't get I am not qualified to see the most pure. To see comprehend the most pure, experience that one, I have to purify myself. Unless I purify, how can I experience that one? The God is in all scriptures talks about most pure. Impure person cannot. It is as you start purifying Atma Sakshatkara, you start experiencing that one right within Aksa Atma Sakshatkara. The Shuddhi, Shaucha, Patanjali talks about it, not only beneficial for physically, for my day-to-day life is beneficial, day-to-day my memory is good, clarity in thinking good, I can think properly and happy within, and Saumanasya, and it is my focus, I can focus, and children also. Children, these days, I want to keep my child busy, occupied. Come Friday, it's a pizza party or French fries. So much of toxins, we are not looking after the children's memory, so no wonder they can't concentrate. They can't concentrate, they are all over the place. You have to give the right input. The purity, there is nothing called as in the world 100% pure. We pay premium price to the things they declare themselves as 100% pure. We go to an organic shop or pure, we pay that one. Everyone wants purity. But in reality, whatever outside, there is no 100% purity. 100% purity we can't get. There is always the percentage of, even they say 100% gold, it is not 100%. 99.99. Even refinery, they say you get it's 100 alcohol. The alcohol, they say there is nothing called as 100% alcohol. 40%, 45%, because it is the limit. It cannot go beyond that one. There is nothing called as 100% pure. 100% pure is God Himself. Contemplate on Him again and again. Slowly, impurities in you slowly comes down. It is beneficial here. It will lead you, take you to the final beatitude, Atma Sakshatkara. That is the Saucha series I have started on.